Good evening, my test subjects, and welcome to another episode of Shadow Hearts. If you remember, in the end of the last episode, the game kind of got creepy. A person died, a person could not save the person that died, and yeah, things happened here. We're gonna look around here, because the end of last episode kinda was a little rushed, you know? Though it didn't really have to be, I was just getting a little tired. You've received a tent. That's good. Would you like to take a rest? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's take a look downstairs, if we can. Good deal. I was expecting there to be a cutscene. So there usually is, you know? Well, well, customers. We've got good stuff, so take a look around. Do you really? A knuckle blade. Well, we don't really need any of that stuff. It's inferior. Actually, it's not really inferior, it's more or less the same thing. Oh, another kid. You can't go in there. Ah, so the kid is the guard, eh? There's a chest there. What sucks is there's a kid in the way. It's kind of an interesting place to put your shop. Below the inn. I mean, I suppose if everybody knows about it, I guess it's fine. Oh, something's going on here. Hey! Hey you! The sun's gone down. Shouldn't you be inside? Tee! Everyone's so scared of me. They won't open their doors. Oh, shit. That voice! You must be Lily! That's right. Tee, what a pretty voice. My voice used to be like that too, even prettier maybe. Oh, she's moving. It's you, isn't it? The evil spirit that comes out when the sun goes down. Thought I smelled a monster. Right, let's see what you got. Tee, what's the point? I only have business with her. So, the sacrifice for tonight. Why? Oh, you. You. Oh. Eek! Uh-oh. At sunset tomorrow, the girl will die. All you can do is sit by and watch. How glorious. She'll be in agony until the very moment of her death. Same agony I tasted. Stop! Wait, you little... I tried to punch her. Didn't work. Alice! God damn it all to hell. Alice, wake up, Alice! Uh-oh. See, Mother! Help us, please! It can't be. But it is that sound. You saw Lily, didn't you? The girl is in grave danger. Bring her inside. Hurry. Oh. Well, she's in grave danger. It's the same as Yen Yen and all the others. Lily's curse has pierced deeply into her tiny body. But what can we do, see, Mama? There's gotta be something. Please. Calm yourself. I've called upon a warlock more powerful than I. He should arrive soon. God damn. Fingers itching. And yet, fate is cruel. This girl seems to bear a destiny similar to Lily's. You lost your beloved father, did you? In a foreign land, far, far away. Poor girl. Did Lily lose her father too? Yes, but under different circumstances. Fate has dealt them both a terrible hand indeed. So, who is this Lily? Why did she turn into a ghost? And why is she menacing this town? Curious, are you? About her tragic tale. Yes, I suppose you should hear this. Indeed, it, I forget. Seems to me that Lily may have drawn you here. Wow. Well then, it will be a long story though. Ding, ding. Fine, go on. It's just a simple soundtrack. It's catchy though. Lily, her fate was cursed. 15 years ago, there was a sudden tornado that sank many ships. Lily's father was on one of them. He was her only blood relative. She stood on the docks, praying fervently for his homecoming. God damn, this game might as well be a movie. Now I got hiccups. Shit. Alright, she waited and waited, but still her father would not return. So she called out to the stormy sea. Blue Dragon, god of fishermen, anyone, please save my father's life. I will do anything. At that moment, a massive bolt of lightning struck the water, and the ocean suddenly became calm. Her father's ship returned safely, but the gods were cruel. They had taken away her voice. But that was not all. Her voice became switched with her father's, his rough, fisherman's voice. The father now spoke in Lily's sweet, dulcet tones. From that day on, he refused to ever speak again. That year, a traveling theatrical troupe visited the village. Such bad timing it was. Lily fell in love with one of the actors. I tried everything to get her voice back, to no avail. The only way was to kill her father. One fateful night, Lily came to me, speaking in her father's voice. See, mother, give me that dagger, the blade you used in your rituals. I've made a decision. It was shameful, but one look into her eyes and I froze completely. Whoa, cutscene.
Ah, yes, I understand. I'll make this short. Okay. By the mercy of the Blue Dragon. No, it may have been a curse. Lily's pretty voice was switched with her father's gruff voice. And the only way to get her own beautiful voice back was for her to kill her father. Having fallen in love with an actor in a traveling troupe, Lily took my ceremonial dagger to kill her father. That's where we left off, correct? That's right. Give me the sharpest knife so that my father won't suffer for too long. Horrible, isn't it? Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. I still remember the horror. Lily's pretty lips spoke those horrible words in the gruff voice of an old fisherman. She didn't kill her father right away, though. She couldn't. Every night, she would go to her father's bedroom and stand beside his bed. She would lay the dagger on her father's bearded throat. But still, she couldn't commit the final act. She would just stand there in silence for a while. Then she would leave the room with tears in her eyes. Every night, the same routine. But actually, her father was not asleep. He was ready to die if it meant that his daughter would have her beautiful voice back. The daughter, standing at her father's bedside. The father, pretending to be asleep while his daughter places a dagger to his throat. My heart aches every time I picture the scene. And finally, the troupe was ready to move out of the fishing village the next day. Lily made up her mind and entered her father's bedroom again. But the bedroom was empty. Her father knew she'd leave the village with the theater troupe, so he thought, I'll send her off with a little something. And he had gone out to sea in search of some fish you could catch only on the night of new moon. But irony of ironies, that very night, a storm rolled in and the seas raged wildly. The next day, the sun reappeared and rose high overhead, but there was still no sign of Lily's father. It was just like that night some while ago. Then, as the sun was going down again, the debris of a fishing boat washed ashore from the crimson red ocean. Everyone knew her father was dead. Lily cried and cried in despair. Now neither her voice nor her father would ever return. Her cries echoed all over the village. Cries like a wounded beast. Oh! 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 The young man from the theater troupe went to Lily's house to console her, but she would not let him in. Of course, he never knew that the hideous cries coming from the other side of the wall were Lily's own. Late that evening, after the sun went down, the cries came again. Oh! 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 Lily's voice had grown hoarse from her endless wailing, making it sound even more fearsome. But then, another very strange sound joined in. Shliv, shliv, shplat, shliv, shliv, shplat. It was like a wet, sloppy piece of meat slithering across the ground. The sound was coming from the harbor, and it was getting closer and closer. Shloop, 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 splat, shloop. And then the gulls started to screech too, perhaps because they wanted that meat. Shloop, shwee, shwee, shloop, shloop, splat, shloop, splat.
Okay. You can get the point now.
The sound stopped right in front of Lily's house. Soon, the door began to open.
See, Mother! See, Mother!
See, Mother, it's the Adept. The Adept is here. What? You people are... Well, I never. Aren't you rude, then? Can't just come barging in, yelling and flailing about. Now you look at me as if you've seen a ghost. Have we met before? No, not at all. I just, didn't expect to see such a beauty in a place like this. My apologies. Yeah, whatever. Looks like I'm finally needed again. Oh, it's that guy again. It's the Quake Oracle. You can drop the Quake part, kid. Long time no see. And who's this? Someone from the railroad company. I'm Margaret. I'm a high-ranking government official from a certain large country. Another shady-looking old fella. So who are you? Master Zuzan, thank you for coming. We've been expecting you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Some idiot blew up the railway depot and the trains aren't running. Uh-oh. Isn't this Alice? Whew, that's a mighty powerful curse she's under. But you needn't worry anymore. My arts are as good as useless against it. More than 10 have died so far. It's not about your lack of power, Mother. It's the man pulling the strings. It's him. What do you mean? You know why Lily came back? Oh, I have a pretty good idea. I'm starting to see who might be behind all of this. Oh, it's Zeus Hen. Don't worry, I know it's hard. This will be over soon, I promise. Just stick it out a little longer. Lily is in pain too. Somebody forced her to come back. Yes, I know. I know exactly who it is, and what he's up to. You just take it easy and get some rest. I assure you, it'll all be over by tomorrow morning, okay? Yes, thank you. Now then, I'm going to need you two to help. Our first task is to rid this town of its ghosts. What do you say? Are you with me? What do you say? You want to tag along? If that'll save Alice, you better believe it. Same here. Okay, let's strike while the iron's hot. Good, let's get cracking then. First we got to find the place they're all getting in from. My guess would be somewhere down by the water. There's sure to be a mark at the spot where they enter. We need to destroy it. Monsters are everywhere outside. Be careful. I shall look after the girl. Right. We'll leave her to you. Don't worry. It won't take long. Alright. Let's get going. Yes, let us get going. So, these three are in the port of Dalian, and the Caucasian girl has been stricken with a curse. Yes, the man and the woman have set out to destroy the monsters that have been appearing in town. That's how they're going to break the spell on the girl. At least, that's what they said. There's no question, it's Alice Elliott, alright. So, the other two must be the thin young man and Malkovich. Very well. The beast is caught in its trap. Yes, we must proceed with caution. Excuse me? Sending in brute strength may not be the best way, in which case, perhaps I'd better do this myself. Excuse me, Lieutenant Colonel. I was wondering, that is, if you don't need me anymore. Yes, you may go. Get your money before you leave. And one more thing, you must not breathe a word of this to anyone. Have you got that? Huh? Oh, of course. Honestly, I've got a terrible memory. I've already forgotten the whole thing. Alrighty then. Good deal. Just walking around aimlessly.